Hey, what's up everybody? Double Shadow JD here. And we're number 21 now. Season 11. Final push. I probably have tomorrow after work. So probably one or two more rifts is probably all I'll have time for. But I'm still really proud of this season. We got rank 21 here, laying down an 86. There are a few changes with this one. I got a new Hellfire amulet before work, which is not that great, but it had a different passive on it, so it allowed me to move things around a little bit. So I took the passive off that gives you all the resistances for each enemy within a radius, and I put on the Confidence Ritual for the extra 25% damage buff for each enemy within the radius. If you stay till the end, it's an epic Rift Guardian fight because this class just struggles with the Rift Guardian. But I definitely think that the Confidence Ritual helped me out there. It's just all about damage. You see here too, I'm trying to try a few things about the play style. I don't know if it's better or worse. I happen to get a pretty good rift, I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think I got pretty lucky on this one. I'm definitely a little squishy, more squishy than what I like to be. I like to kind of tank really no matter what class I play. But I'm playing a little tactful, in and out, stick and move, right? And it works out this time. I do think I could go higher. There's still a few pieces of gear I have that are namely just my rings that could be a pretty big improvements. You see there, it's the first death, and usually that starts a bad trend for this build. I have to stay alive at least long enough to reset the cooldown on the Gargantuans, but see here, I get lucky with the conduit. And boy, did I get lucky. It's like a 4-pack here. And you see, I'm just trying to go around and use the conduit as aggro so that the elites and stuff all group up together and the Gargantuans can hit them all at the same time. But also with the Confidence Ritual, I'm getting the 25% damage boost and kind of staying around the Oculus ring. So I think I did quite a big buff on the conduit itself. It definitely helped me take this stuff out. And now once I see the progression, my confidence is up. I definitely feel like I'm going to be able to clear this. I wish I could say that the whole rift went like that, but that's not the case. But right now I'm just trying to play as smart as I can because I don't want to blow it. I feel like I got a great start, and all I got to do is just kind of keep it up. Something else I tried this rift that seemed to work was killing more white mobs, just trash. I felt like maybe I was skipping too many mobs in the past, and I think maybe it depends on what kind of mobs they are. I just play a little bit after work every day, so I'm not like a super pro on this, but I think it was a better route this time, trying to clear more of the map. Not all of it, obviously, but anytime I got a group, I tried to clear it out. Seemed to help the progression. I got a lot of the annoying affixes too on the mobs. So this is mortar. So basically, I was just mortaring the electrical storm deal here. So I was just kiting to stay alive. But it also helps group up the Gargantuans. I see a shrine here, so it's on.
Needs more time.
I mean, crowd control is huge on this build, not just for the mobs, but also your own Gargantuans. So
Need more time.
once you figure that out, I think the sky is the limit on this. I think it's more about survivability. I think the progression through the rift is going to be fairly easy. The Rift Guardian, of course, is going to be where you're going to be hurting, but As long as you can stay alive and sit in it, your gargantuans will do work. The less you run around, the better. I mean, I'm running around with the speed pylon because it's also stunning the enemies. So that keeps them from doing all of their effects and stuff. But it also spreads out my gargantuans. You see, I'm nowhere close to the gargantuans. So all these abilities I'm throwing out aren't benefiting them at all. You know.
Need more time.
Kind of scrambling. I felt like I was scrambling this rift. I missed the resistances for sure.
Needs more time.
Let's have to just get some more Paragon. Get some vitality in the build. Also read something about switching out vitality on the bracers for life on hit, and it's something I definitely want to try out because I don't think I'm getting much of a benefit from these dogs here. I think I could do better on that, but it's always a fight of season, right? So you only have a limited amount of time, and you can't get all the Paragon if you're me. I don't have enough time in the day to play like a lot of guys do. So it's like the old amulet trick, you know, do you go attack speed or do you go intelligence? Well, intelligence is obviously better if you can't get it through Paragon, but if you can get it through Paragon, then attack speed would be better, right? So
Not ready yet.
I battle with a lot of that because I want to be good, but just limited. So I definitely think I'm going to try that out on the bracers. Life on hit, I think that'd be pretty good. Hopefully it'll let me sit in the damage a little bit longer. That's really where this build shines, is when you can be in the action.
Need more time.
Because you get the cooldown reset, you get the damage buff, and you're casting your spells that buff all of your gargantuans. I feel like when you have to start kiting and running around, like this guy just has the thunderstorm stuff, and that sucks because it just kind of falls out from nowhere. There's no way you can play around it. You're going to get hit by it. So you got to be tough enough to at least get hit and not instantly die. So I think back to what I was saying, I think when you start kiting around and things like that, I think the strength of the build goes way down. Not only is your speed going to go down for completing the rift, but then you're going to be getting deaths here and there, and it's just not good. All of your synergies and stuff that makes the build so strong pretty much go to waste.
Needs more time.
Again, here I decided to pick up this white trash and clear some of the easy mobs here.
Not ready yet.
Again, I'm not sure if this is a smart move or not. I think it was okay because there was quite a bit of stuff here.
I strike at your heart.
Still doing pretty good on the time. Even though I feel like I'm kind of like sticking and moving, running for my life, I'm pretty happy at this point. Got another elite, which I'm pretty excited about. I can't really see what's going on, so I use the Spirit Walk there to drop my gargantuans in behind him. And now I get to see what's going on. We got electric and shielding and mortar, which is pretty bad. So I decided to walk up here, not Spirit Walk, just walk and hope they'll follow, and get some more white mobs in the mix. But once I see it shielding and all this stuff, and you see my health took a big dive, I'm pretty much over all that. So now I've got a place to fight. I've got a little bit of room, and I'm going down here to see if I can pull the bats in. Because if I'm going to sit here and have a major elite fight, then we might as well just get it all in. But they're not there, and I'm not going to go too far trying to get them. They proc the cheap death there, so now I'm play a little more careful.
Not ready yet.
These guys have popped. Alright. We got these guys that explode. Man, they're kind of a pain in the ass. But awesome for progression. You just gotta be careful. I kind of hate playing real scared like this, but that's just what I gotta do to stay alive at this point. Maybe on the non-season version I will get all my paragons added up and be able to push it just for fun. There's another death. See here, I got all the little fireballs, and I just feel like, look at all those. Like, man, I'm done. I'm done. But I know if I get to this channeling pylon, I'll be good to go. But I don't know how many were there, but it was pretty bad.
Needs more time.
See here, I'm spirit walking everywhere just because I have to stay alive. It's a pretty bad spot to be in. But I had to do the initial one to get my 10 stacks back up because that's not only damage but armor buff. So can't stay alive without it. Pretty much, not at this level.
Not ready yet.
Now here I probably could have skipped it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I probably could have kept moving past these little dragon guys. I definitely should have been moving by now. But I don't know. Maybe I just felt like I was a little bit ahead of the time, and why not? Trying to keep my gargantuans kind of together. But maybe that was another one too. Maybe I should just went to the next level. This right here feels like Christmas morning. Look at all that. Right there in a little bottleneck, so the gargantuans can't go crazy. These big guys, they like to knock back the gargantuans, but they can only knock them down the hallway, so. Good, we're almost to the end.
Need more time.
To the Rift Guardian, which is what I dread on this build. See right here, I'm just making a mad dash. We're really close, so I'm just looking for a pylon at this point. I figure I got a little time to spare, so let's go for a pylon. And if I get one, that'll help me clear the Guardian, right? So.
The Rift God.
But no luck on the pylon. And this guy, he's kind of tricky. I think I did a rift before with him and couldn't complete him in the time. I think fighting him this time, I learned a little bit better how to deal with him. You can see at the beginning it's rough, right? He gets the ads, so at first I'm like, alright, cool, I'll have a 10 stack this whole fight. That should help, right? And when he does his little wave thing there, it doesn't instantly kill me, so I feel like, alright, we got this. But if you watch, the gargantuans aren't in the fight. They're not hitting the Rift Guardian. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to get him over there. I mean, I know I can spirit walk and get him to teleport and everything, but he's just going to keep spawning ads. So I know I got to be really close to the Rift Guardian on this one, though. I can't just sit behind the corner like you've seen in some of the other videos or find a good stairwell or something like that. I got to be in the fight on this. See, they're clearing the trash, but they're not even getting the buffs. So you'll see here in a little bit, I'm going to try to pull them, and it ends up working out good. Also, another thing I found out with this guy is if you stay, there you go, I'm pulling all the gargantuans, the time's getting down there, and I'm like, I got to get him at least hitting this guy. But you'll see here I figured out, if you stay behind him, and it's kind of hard once he starts getting all this stuff going. But if you stay behind him, he'll keep turning around, and I don't know, it helps him not spawn the ads, I don't think, as much. But it definitely keeps the gargantuans more on target. for sure. And you don't get knocked back. That's a plus, right? I had to use my maneuverability here over just what I like to do is the pure brute strength. It's definitely not this build. But this build is hella fun. There you go. 17 seconds to spare. Oh, that was an awesome rift. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you do, click the thumbs up button for me. Appreciate that. Stay tuned here. We got the leaderboard. But currently 21. Like I said, I work night shift, so tomorrow is probably my last time to play. Maybe 1 or 2 rifts, probably. If I don't get any kind of big buffs, I don't see any way I can go really high. But I'll try a few high ones, just see what happens.
My spirit grows back.
But I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the leaderboard shot, and we'll check you next time. Peace.